Quick update on the chickens. They're about 10 weeks old now. Got the coop set up for them. They're enjoying their new digs. This is kind of a litter box I've put together underneath their roosting boards so that it just helps keep things clean, you know. As they sit there all night long, it just catches all the droppings and it makes it very easy for me to clean up. Still got the smaller feeders and waters out here. I have much larger waters and feeders for when they get a little bit bigger, and a heat tray for the water. It gets very cold up here and we have to have liquid water for them to drink. I think it's good to 40 below or something like that, so plenty good for Michigan. Keeps the water just above freezing, never freezes. Got a 3 nest nesting box. They haven't begun using those yet. A nice slanted top so that kind of prevent them from roosting up there. Not always effective, but a little platform to help them jump up there and get up there. Same for over here. They don't really use that. Once they started learning to jump, they did pretty well to get right up into their nesting box. Cut a fan in the side. That's actually the front of the coop, and put a fan in there. Just cut a hole in there and hinged the window, if you will. Eye hook at the top to keep it open. Got to have some good ventilation in here. It gets very dusty, so we need to have some good ventilation, and yeah, it gets pretty warm in here too. Just a little ventilation in the tops and the corners for the winter time, because we have to have ventilation, otherwise the condensation from their breath and their body heat starts to ice up on everything, and we can't have our little girls freezing up, and they will freeze. Otherwise though, if you keep this nice and dry, it'll be just fine. It doesn't matter how cold it gets, although with the girls cooped up inside, literally, and I do keep all the doors and windows closed in the winter time. They stay shut in the entire winter because, first of all, they don't like the snow, and they will freeze. You know, they're not the brightest creatures in the world. They will run around out in the snow, although they'll hop around from dry patch to dry patch. They will freeze their little feet off. Here's the run. It is the boards I got to make this are 12 feet long. It is like the coop, 8 feet wide. There's the little door for them to get in and out in the window hole I cut. Yes, I painted it red and put a little white trimming up here so it looks good for the neighbors. Kind of fits in, you know, to the neighborhood. It's not just an ugly wooden board box thing, but every last little bit of this wood was reclaimed. We recycled an old building that was out on the farm. I took it apart piece by piece, board by board, and used what was salvageable. So this whole structure, you know, it only cost me about $200 to put this together. There's the girls. They're trying to get out to get some grass. They love the grass. I haven't started letting them out into the yard yet, just because, like I said, they're not the brightest creatures in the world. They're just now catching on to going into the coop to roost at night. For the last few weeks we've been having to physically come out here and throw them back into the coop because they're trying to nest out here on the platforms, and I mean, even in the rain and such. And while I have this pretty well secure, I've never had anything get in. We do have raccoons in the area, and I don't want the girls attacked. So they're about 10 weeks old. I can expect at least 7 to 8 more weeks before we start getting any eggs, and can't wait for that. But really, they're very easy to manage. They love getting treats from the yard, clover, grass, anything else that we can come across. You learn to what they like and what they don't like. But 10 weeks old now. There's one of those Americanas, really cool colors. The 2 Buff Orpingtons, and there's Rhode Island Reds. There's the other Americana. They got very cool colors. Can't wait to see what kind of eggs they give. Got an extra water out here just because, you know, it's getting warm, summertime. They do they enjoy having water out here. A little bit of sunshine hits the corners of the root, or the run. I have some shade cloth overhead here just to keep them protected from too much sun, but they do like the sun. and they do need some sun too. They'll start wallowing in the dirt and whatnot. So that's what we got going on right now. I'll keep this nice and short. I'll get back to you in a few weeks, I guess. Started a new job that requires a lot of commuting, so I'm just getting home on weekends right now and we're getting things going, but can't wait. Probably within 2 months we'll start having fresh eggs. See ya.